My name is Charles Taylor. I grew up in LA. I used to be identified with gangs. I started at an early age. I was the only male in my generation, and it was pretty tough at the time. Parents was on drugs, so I was able to roam the streets basically without no supervision. By the time I was 16, I ended up in jail for gang-related, crime, and I did from the age of 16 to 42. Back then, when you're young and you feel like you have nothing to turn to, you turn to the people in the neighborhood, and then next thing you know, like you start to get involved in behavior just to prove yourself. And so I started to idolize some of the things that I seen, and then I just started to get heavily involved, where it got out of control and it took over my life. Well, I know my mindset when I first went to prison, it was just more survival mode. Trying to understand what I have gotten my life into. I just got sentenced to 28 years to life. I would say about my 15th year in prison, I started to feel uncomfortable with my behavior. I started to feel uncomfortable that I didn't really know myself. And so when I got to that point, it was like, how do I make a transformation? And that's when I got involved with the Timelist Group. Well, it was in 2007. We was actually in the inside. I was incarcerated. And I heard that they came up with a program to help people get out of prison one day. So they used to meet up at the bleachers. And so I went over there one day, and that's how I became discovered to be a part of Timeless. I just stuck with it. My day-to-day operations, so right now I'm located in LA, back and forth from LA to Lancaster. I'm the director of workforce. And so what I do, I help hire people. I have a trauma-informed service, which is ambassadors. And so what we do is actually we give our services to mental health agencies, homeless populations, things like that. And what our ambassador does is that they actually be in situations where they de-escalate problems that goes on at the site. So I make sure that everybody is doing their work like it's supposed to be done. I will say this, because that's a tough one. As a kid, as a youth, sometimes you feel like no one gives you a fair chance. Why my life has to be this way? And so we allow ourselves to play the victim role. So what I would say to a youth today is that if you feel like no one is giving you a chance, give yourself a fair chance. If you feel like someone is not loving you right, see how it feels to love yourself right. Surround yourself around good people and be patient and be a teenager. You don't have to grow up so fast, because as I understood, I thought my life was over with. And today, as you can see me today, it's not. And so you just got to take this time and love yourself more than anybody else will love you.